So everything's like blowing up on my end. I just tried to use my soundboard there. That's why there was a huge pause. Um, at least on through my stream deck. And apologies if my voice is loud or anything like that. I'll run through a sound check with all of you. Let me try it again. Hold on. Oh, yeah, doesn't like it. Why don't you like it? Why not? Oh, that's it. Maybe. Oh, I have to do. Ah, to reopen it. Okay. While I'm doing that, hey everyone. Smo79 here. It's day July 15th, 2024. And feel short.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me.
You know what? Probably because I'm sitting back too much. Okay. Yeah, so reopening that.
The only thing I couldn't give up,
Let's test that again.
even in the face of the world's
Well,
on that beach.
not going anywhere, but at least that one works. So why isn't this one work? How do I look and sound?
The sun gently slide into the water's embrace for fireworks.
For some reason it's saying my bitrate for my sound is too low on audio streams, current bitrate lower than the record. What?
I imagine much has changed.
They look okay.
Whether it's yourself or the world.
No, they're just yelling at me for no reason. Of course. Yeah, yeah, no, hmm. Why aren't things working? Okay, now that works. I think I should be good, guys. Outside of finishing the intro. Oh, that's hitting the mic. Can't have that. I need the sound filter to not be on the mic. That's the whole point. There we go. Yeah, so 9:43 over on the eastern coast, and 77 degrees Fahrenheit over in the ATL area. It's hot, but also muggy because it just rained. That wasn't fun. I have not been feeling the best today. Mood is in trash. So either meds are working or they're working too well. But I'm probably leaning toward the fact is my body's getting re. So that's going to be fun for a bit. So in the meantime, because I am not in the mood to read a ton right now, we're going to start off with some Zenless. I was going to play some Multiverses, but that's the reason the stream crashed last time. I tried to air the files for it and said no, and then my computer said no. So that was fun. So I'll try re-downloading that later after stream or something. So yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Get some of my dailies out of the way. Okay, let's do this. I need to turn up the volume. I usually play this as a watch something on second monitor game. As you do with most gacha games. Let's see what's going on here. I've got that mission. I can't do the coffee yet. I bought everything from them already. I think I'm good on Officer Mew Mew.
Hello! I'm Public Security Officer Mew Mew. Pleasure to be of service.
Yeah. Very
Mew
good.
will always protect you.
Let's go ahead and jump into this next mission, because I think this is locking my progression. So this is a police force I met in the last chapter. Tin Master is a coffee guy, so that's really cool.
Criminal cases have been rampant lately. To raise safety awareness among citizens, Janus Quarter Public Security has launched the Safety Awareness Month campaign.
Autumn?
We'll be holding a seminar at the Lumina branch soon. Please come and join us if you have time.
A
He
public
just wants free.
security event?
He just wants free coffee. Get out of
How
there.
nostalgic. I participated in such an event years ago, you see. It was somewhat reminiscent of a coffee tasting event. I even had the chance to offer everyone present some freshly ground coffee, albeit it wasn't a top-shelf roast. Oh, it's a shame public security's facilities now smell of air fresheners everywhere. No longer suitable places for enjoying coffee while freely conversing.
What do you mean?
Of course, while fine wines develop into richer experiences with time, other worthy items can go bad. Oh, I'm talking of coffee beans. So, to prevent the coffee beans at my shop from facing a sorrowful fate, I have to go grind them properly. I'm afraid I can't make the event. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Dang.
Mr.
They said
Enzo,
you smell.
according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Well, hey, it's not often I get invited out by two young ladies, so I'd love to join you. Unfortunately, my second aunt's grandfather's son's cousin is getting married that day. I can't miss such an important family event.
Huh, I understand. In that case, I hope your relative has a great wedding.
Oh, I have a customer coming soon to collect his car. I better get back to it.
Good morning, Zhu-Yuan, Qingyi.
Good morning, Wise. Belle.
Sorry, zoning out. I'm good. I'm good. Here you go.
Here's our questionnaires. We've decided we'd like to attend the seminar.
Wonderful. If it weren't for you two, we wouldn't have recruited a single participant yet.
Qingyi! That's blunt.
So what? It's the truth. Besides, it's not like they're strangers, right?
She's right. But why do you think nobody on 6th Street is willing to go to the seminar? The neighbors are all pretty welcoming.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Now that you mention it, there is something I'd like to ask you. Some of the residents on 6th Street only registered their names, but didn't fill in their addresses. Do you know where they live?
Let
I
me
know
see.
Narc.
Asha, General Chop. Spike should be one of our members, an older gentleman. We know
Yes,
all
I
these
am a
people.
narc. Oh, wait. Nope, we're just dropping it off to them. Okay, cool. Second, sorry. Oh, I guess I'm charging you. Okay. Yeah,
In that
let's get
case,
to them.
we'll take the questionnaires to them.
That's a good idea. 6th Street doesn't usually have much interaction with public security, so if they see officers giving out questionnaires all of a sudden, they might be wary and refuse.
There you
If
go.
it's a neighbor who brings them the questionnaire, maybe they'll be more open to it.
Oh, we wouldn't want to trouble you.
Yeah, you guys
You two
helped
did
us.
us a huge solid before. It's only right for us to return the favor.
Jillian, since they're willing, we should let them help.
Okay, thank you, really. Let's split up and meet back here later then.
Thanks, Daphne. We have to go find Asha General Shop Spike. Left his address when he registered as a member of the store. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, actually, I'll probably wait for a bit.
Greetings. What can I get for you?
That looks like good coffee. Give them batteries.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Okay. Coffee in. That. Two. Colonel Chop isn't in his shop today. You here to see the owner? He said some ingredients had arrived and you want to go find for them. He'll be back soon. Guess he's gonna be like the last person we talk to. Asha. Hello, you two. It's been a while since I saw you both at the arcade together. Are you here to play some matches? Sorry to disappoint you, Asha, but we're here about something else today. Searching for new movie genres to stock in your store? It's actually a public security survey. Don't tell me you guys got busted by public security and now you're doing community service. Were you selling pirate videotapes or burning illegal discs or... Did you see us? I'm just kidding. There are just too many secretive residents on 6th Street, and you siblings give off a somewhat mysterious vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if I found out one day you were the #1 most wanted on public security, #1 most wanted on public security's most wanted list. Most. Thanks for your approval? I see, you're just helping out an officer, you know? Well, as long as you're okay, that's what matters. Actually, last time I was at Lumina Square, I saw public security had set up a promotional booth. I heard that on the day of the lecture, lots of media outlets will be in town conducting interviews. It's like public security is really putting a lot of work, of effort into this exchange. It might be worth checking out, don't you think? Oh my goodness, I didn't want to read. Change again event. I don't know. There's something about exchange event. 2 people. Nothing. I was just mumbling to myself. Oh, wow. Will do. This guy. Address. Spike? Okay, Spike has enough teeth. Oh, the video star. Not bad. Hey, Hattoon. This is my first time actually watching gameplay of this. Were you not there when I was playing this last time? At like the end of... Maybe you fell asleep right before I did that. But yeah, glad you're getting a look at it. I know you were... Aren't you into... Star Rail or something like that? Or are you a Genshin girl? But hi, how you doing? I probably did fall asleep. Okay. Fair enough. I play Honkai. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, this is the old guy. So, hey, Mozzie. Hello. Glad to have you here. Fun stuff that I can press. There we go. I'm gonna be a little low energy, but I'm here. I'm here. Take a look at the survey. Yep. Urban security and the safety of us residents. Dang, he's like, hey, cab, yo. Dang. General Chop. Get out. So what's nice about this game is both, like, depending on who you pick, male or the, like, male protag, female protag, like, both very active in the story. You actually seem to get more talking from the off character than you do your character.
Hello, Eyes. Belle? Some customers mentioned you were looking for me. I understand you're helping those two officers from public security hand out questionnaires?
You already know.
So, you already know then.
One of the perks of running a store on the street is being well informed. Anyway, please tell the officers I have other things to tend to that day.
I knew it. I had a feeling General Chop would say no before we even got here. It'll be hard to break the news to them later.
Oh, have other people said no too?
Yeah, we went to see Asha and Spike just now, but they turned us down. And this morning, Tin Master and Enzo said they were away on the day of the seminar.
Yeah, what's going on?
Is there something going on?
It's no big secret. It's just some of us older residents on 6th Street know some things you're not aware of. Do you two know who the guy on the questionnaire cover is?
That's Inspector Bringer. He started the event.
Then have either of you heard of the Hollow Hero from the Eridu period?
So you're saying Inspector Bringer was the Hollow Hero?
That's right. Before the fall of the old capital, Bringer happened to be the commanding officer in my precinct. After being promoted from the front line, despite being an inspector, he still got involved at the ground level and interacted with the residents, so they regarded him highly. Then, he went missing in a hollow during a rescue mission. But just when everyone thought he was done for, he miraculously made it back out. Just like that, he became known as the Hollow Hero. He was then transferred to the HQ in Janus Quarter and quickly advanced to the ranks over the years.
Sounds like a great story.
It used to be, but these days, people say the Hollows have drained the Hollow Hero of all his courage. Now, Bringer presents himself as a hard worker, but we older residents can see through it. He's just putting on an act in front of the cameras. What's more, in recent years, he's clearly been cozying up to tops. He's implemented a number of measures under the guise of benefiting the public, but it's those big corporations that benefit in the end. He's aiming for commander of Janus Quarter in the upcoming municipal election. Launching a safety campaign right now, even putting his own image on the questionnaire. His motives are pretty clear, don't you think?
Sounds like Inspector Bringer is trying to advertise himself through the seminar.
Exactly. Holding the seminar is a good thing, but I can't go knowing what Bringer is up to.
Thanks for telling us all this, General Chop.
I'm just sorry I can't be of help this time around.
Well, we visited all the neighbors. It might be awkward, but it's probably time to go back and tell Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi the news.
Right, don't want to know. Hey, ladies.
We've gone up and down 6th Street, but we haven't even gotten 10 people to register for the seminar.
We've done our best. Let's get a drink and take a break.
Hey, easy for you to say, but the conference hall we're in can fit 300 people, you know? As things stand, it'll be more than half empty.
Inspector Bringer must have chosen this area because there's a lot of residents nearby, thinking it'd be easier to find people to participate. Shame many of them are from his previous precinct. A lot of them have complaints about him. I was just wondering why you're in such low spirits today, when I've never seen you discouraged by difficult tasks before. But then I remembered. The inspector saved your life once. Not being able to accomplish what we'd hoped, on top of seeing him come under fire. It must make you feel even worse.
Oyo really has a distinct style of character.
If
Yeah, it's
Bringer
either
hadn't rescued me in that hollow back
small
then,
child or
I wouldn't
big
even be
booba.
here, let alone be a public security officer. I understand he's no longer the hero he used to
At
be.
least for
but
or twink guy.
can someone who
if-
gave up his anti-corruption
guys-
gear
this
to a
one's a little bit
child
different.
be such a bad guy? Sure, he's had some dealings with Tops, but it's inevitable, especially when many of our devices are jointly developed with Tops. And besides, doesn't he always say he lacks sufficient authority to make changes? If he gets elected, maybe he might be able to turn public opinion around.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
What?
Preach!
It means when someone flatters undeserving people, it's considered an act of sycophancy. If one should stand up for what is right but remains indifferent, it shows that person is a coward. As public security officers, we need to be clear about what we should and shouldn't do. There may be many different ways to interpret Inspector Bringer's actions, but only he knows whether he has a clear conscience. If his deeds were pure, even if he's misunderstood for the time being, things will work out in the end.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, someone's coming.
I heard the whole thing.
Sorry, are we interrupting you two?
Oh, we were just chatting. Did you go talk to the residents?
We gave them the questionnaire, but everyone said they were busy on that day. Looks like we couldn't be of much help.
Oh, it's okay. We're just grateful you tried it all. We're almost done with distributing the questionnaires here, too. Then, Chingy and I will be heading back to the office.
Wait a minute! Officers! Oh, good. You didn't go.
General Chop. You good?
General Chop, what's happened to make you run all the way here?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate. Please, officers, you have to go take a look.
A crime? Let's go check out the scene.
Great. Please, follow me.
Belle, let's go see what's going on.
What is going on? The location. Oh, see. Well, let's find out what happened. Bully 2 took place just ahead of us. Onlookers. What are they doing? Went up ahead. Anyway, check it out yourself. Okay. Somewhere, not too far away.
If you say there's officers nearby, then let them come and weigh in. I mean, what possible argument could there be? They were caught in the act.
Sir, caught in the act doesn't seem fair. It's similar to seeing only foam on a cup of barley latte and declaring it isn't coffee.
Calm down now, gentlemen. We're public security officers. What's going on here?
Officers, you're finally here. It's like this. I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood. I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
Oh, I give change.
Belle, isn't that Bang Boo give change from the 141 convenience store?
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bang Boo. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment. Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune. Losing just one or two of them will cost me more than a month's salary.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bang Boo, do you have anything to add?
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out!
Sir, if I might say, I think you're being too harsh on Give Change. Officers, as Give Change's neighbor, I must say something on their behalf. I know them well, and I'm sure they wouldn't do anything like this.
Then tell me, why was my cargo compartment open despite being locked? Officers, there's been tons of Bang Boo committed crimes in the city lately. You gotta help me find evidence linking this Bang Boo to the crime, so we can hold it accountable for my losses.
This isn't just about Give Change's reputation, officers. They could lose their job. You simply must uncover the truth and prove Give Change's innocence.
The only time I've seen Tin Master this agitated is when I asked for instant coffee.
I don't think Give Change is the culprit. We've dealt with the Bang Boo at the convenience store quite a bit, and they've always been honest.
But Give Change was the only one there when the driver realized what had happened, so it's hard to explain. Oh, seems like people are leaving. Have Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi resolved everything? Let's go see what's going on.
Hey, what's going on? Change. Come on. Oh. Yeah, we were being a jerk.
Hi, Belle. Hi, Wise.
We overheard what happened. Since the crowd left, I assume the case has been resolved?
Not yet, unfortunately. We discussed the situation and managed to calm everyone down.
Well, we do.
So what's the situation now?
We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bang Boo's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion.
Will that take long?
I'm afraid so. It'll take about 2 or 3 days. Both the driver and Give Change will have their daily routine disrupted somewhat during this time. After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, he's willing to reconcile. So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Belle, let's hurry up and go help too.
We'll accompany you as well.
Oh, I thought you were going back to the precinct.
The driver may have proposed a solution, but there's a likelihood of further conflict until all the ducks are recovered, so we can't just walk away. Junior officers would usually be responsible for these types of cases, but handing the task over would take time, and we don't want residents to think public security is evading our responsibility to the public. And there's something suspicious about this incident, so Chingy and I decided to look for other clues while searching for the ducks.
Thank you both. Then let's get going. We're pretty good at finding.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut him off. Yeah, I guess ferry. But splitting up. Okay, so we're splitting up one each of us gets one of the people. Oh, guys, I'm sorry for the really short stream, but I'm like having a hard time staying awake right now. I think I'm just exhausted right now, mentally and physically. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks for hanging out for a couple minutes here, what, 30 minutes or so. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.